Y'all ain't getting no camera time. Yeah, it's that devil, man. And he's a straight devil. I like when he came out and revealed that. That man said that's why we ravished your ancestors. You know, that's why we had y'all slaves. Like, we said that. Thank you. So if anybody don't believe us, Esau just told it to the camera what they did. He said it in pride too. So he revealed himself. You know, and I love that, man. I was like, yeah, we just said that. Thank you for saying it. You know, they thank you. Real quick, I want to elaborate on that even further. Doing that, that actually help protect the sheep. We actually have to show an example of how to be on their faith as well, too, how to deal with the devil. So real quick, that the octave book down is right here, First Timothy chapter 4:12, and it says, "Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, and in conversation, and in charity, and in spirit, and in faith, and in purity."
How you be an example with everything the Lord tell you to do? Steadfast, diligent. Uh, Lord said, what you say? A soft answer turns away wrath. Things like that. You gotta think on your feet. You gotta have wisdom.
And that's another scripture where it says, answer thou not a fool, and let you and Luke paraphrasing it saying because ministry is not gonna be able to tell which one is a fool and who's not. So when you arguing with a fool, it's gonna be hard for the people to be like which one is not the fool. It's not a fool. Yeah, God, yep. All of those things are an example on how to be in the faith.
I got one right here.
It's the Proverbs, Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Verse 8, my son, hear the instruction of thy father and forsake not the law of thy mother. So this word here is our instruction. This word here is wisdom and instruction. You know, it's telling us how to live. This is a way of life. This is our culture. This is our heritage. This is how we're supposed to move. You know, the Lord laid out how we're supposed to move, man. He even said, agree with your adversary quickly while you're in the way of them. You know, you see that if Jake was to follow that example, a lot of them would prolong their life. But Jake is so worldly. You know, you just brought it earlier. It's on your mouth. Yeah. If she had this truth and she acted and knew that was Edomites and acted accordingly, she would, she'd still be here. But she acted like, your everyday Eve, and she let Esau set her up. They did her like boxing. They set her up, turn her live. Like, man, go turn that boiling water off. And then she go to it. Oh, you trying to throw it on me? Then she said that stupidness. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And the Lord, like, man, I'm just going to do away with you. My prophet's been out here spitting the truth. My name is out here, and you still want to be black, and you still want to call on those false names. You know what? Done away with you. And you shouldn't let these devils in your house. If she's following the scripture, she probably should have a husband. She'll know to be submissive, humble down. Because Eve don't know. That's what a lot of Eve's got to do to have a man. We just like putting up with your attitude and being prideful. So that's them throwing away the wisdom and the knowledge and taking on Esau stuff, which is foolishness. Esau is dumb. All Esau ways lead to death. All of them. You better not follow no ways of Esau. Real quick, that's just quote. Luke paraphrasing quote in what was it, Sirach 12:10, because that's what she did. Because if she had this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, she would know what Sirach 12:10 said, never trust our enemy. So the fact that she trusted them, let them in her house, that knows that she went against the words of Yahweh.
If you know these precepts and you know these scriptures and you know and you studied a little bit, you should keep it and grow on it. See, she probably ain't never heard of none of this and ended up in the shit getting judged. So
Yeah.
so
You got it.
I was gonna say, so if you got this truth, hey, build it up. Don't let it fall down. Don't let it stay stagnant. Because something like it's just this game is the Lord could take your spirit and give it to somebody else, and you just stuck here, and somebody else you're gonna shoot up above you, and then you just shit out of luck because you chose to stay stagnant.
You make a point. I want to make a point of what you got. Okay, yeah. And I like what the ox said, stand stagnant. You know what? I see a lot of women who get this. That's what they do. They stay stagnant. Even like Notion Hebrew Israelite, maybe one or two precepts, and then that's it. She don't build on it no more. She ain't watching no more lessons. She's not really in the truth. Cause like Apostle Ramla said, if you're not growing in the truth, you're not in the truth. So women, yeah, they must build. Yeah, they'll get it. Oh, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Okay, Yahweh, okay, Yahweh, okay, and that's it. And they just leave it there. They don't never build up. They don't continue in it. They
Howard,
probably
Howard
watch.
Shy. Okay, now let me go get me a 3-piece wig in.
Yeah. Nah. Or they'll do the high holy day, do that, but then throughout the whole week of that, they don't watch no lesson. They don't really be studying because they don't know nothing. You look up, they know that Hebrew Israelite, what was that, 4 years ago? You come back and they still on that same level. What that precept say again? Like, dang, you should know more than that by now. You should have been up built up.
Or it went backwards. You done went to some bug out Israelite instead of the one you learned from.
Exactly.
There's more restrictions that the one you learned from.
God, I see that a lot too. Well, they're more comfortable. I'm going back to saying Jesus. I'm in IUIC, even though I got shown Great Millstone, which is the truth. But then I went to IUIC because, like you say, I get more freedom, and Jesus just sounds better. And you're gonna get messed up over there. They giving them straight filth over there, straight filth, and that's them backsliding. So you didn't grow up in the truth. You backslid in the truth. Now you going back to Jesus. That's why a lot of them go to IUIC because it's just like the Christian church. It's familiar. And with that, that's a backslide. All they doing it, they taking armor off. I look up and they just like losing less and less of what they had. They just slowly but surely going back to pledge Christianity. He's losing all kind of precepts. He's changing the doctrine. And then, like, since I got it in the truth and I look at it now, man, they do done change. They dang near plantation Christianity. They don't really go to the highway hedges no more. They doctrine done changed so much to where you like, and that's like go back to what you read it, that roaring lion. Nate's a part of that, and that's all he doing. He set Jacob to get messed up. Go ahead,
And this is to back up what y'all just said. And this is Psalms 119 and 28. My soul melteth for heaviness. Strengthen thou me according unto thy word. And that's basically what y'all saying. If you don't stay on his word, like Bayama's gonna make an analogy about working out. Like you can work out and get big and everything, but if you don't keep that same energy, then your ass is just gonna shrivel back up to your base state. You're not gonna be able to stay strong like that. The same thing with this word.
Yeah,
get flagged like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like I'll see here later.
You don't keep it up, you're gonna get worse.
Yeah,
That's exactly what that's why what they saying when they say if you don't use your muscles, you lose it.
Yeah.
That's basically that's what I was getting at.
Yeah. I heard when you said that, but that was
Yeah.
on point.
Well, if you don't keep working out, man, you're gonna get weak. And if you got all big, then you're gonna get all flat. They look all crazy, like Ronnie Coleman and Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. They look horrible now. And they quit working out. Because Luke Rigno, I think he's just a little bit younger than Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's still big and buff. He still worked out. He's a credible hope. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he became a governor. He done got cute. So he don't work out no more. He's like, I'm gonna get my role anyway. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now you look at him, they showed him, man, he look all horrible. Now y'all skinny and flabby.
Yeah.
You got that Ric Flair type of feel.
Once you build up that muscle, you don't keep that energy up, and that muscle turn to fat. That fat that comes from that is way worse than the fat you just get from eating.
Yeah, because it's bad on your heart as well too.
Yeah, because it's more dense than the fat that you eat a lot. That's gonna be that jelly fat.
Yeah,
You can run off right quick.
I'm looking at old school Credible Hope. He's still working out. He's still big, still look young. You tell he'll work out too. He never stopped working out. Arnold done quit working out, and he look straight horrible, man. And that's how it's gonna be in this truth, man. A lot of people gonna stop. Oh, I got enough. I'm gonna quit doing this and this that. That's when you're gonna fall.
I got a point. The difference between them two, the Arnold, the reason why he fell off the way he did, he was he had a whole bunch of posse he was getting to. He was trying to be the governor and acting and all this. Lou Ferrigno, he kept his eye single. That's all he knew. But fortunately, he was doing too much.
It went back to what Tay said earlier. He followed the crowd.
Yeah, he was following all them false doctrines, basically. That's what happened.
Wearing the doctrine pretty much. That's
Yeah.
the precept. Yep.
I gotta act. I got that governor. That really messed him up getting into politics.
Right.
Now it's all about scheming for money. Luke Rigno, he ain't getting roles like that no more. Remember, he had his run being a Purple Hulk in the younger days. Now he do cameos. So you say his whole thing is work out every day. He never stopped that routine. He work out. You say he's still on the pump iron. Probably got a gym. Like you said, he kept his eye single.
Yeah.
Arnold got into other stuff. Once you get into politics, man, that's totally corrupt.
You don't like Esau in your life. I got a quick one. This is this is James 1 and 12. It says, blessed is the man who remaineth steadfast under trial. For when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, which Yahweh has promised to those who love him.
Woo, I like that. They said remain steadfast. We just talking about that. It broke it down right there. Remain steadfast. You gotta stay on point. You know, you can't get distracted by women. You can't get distracted. Well, I'm gonna get my business up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things in the world that throw you off your pivot. You try to pull you to something else, man. The lure of making more money. Man, come on, I got a business proposition, man. I'm about to open up this business. And it might be a business where it take a lot of your time. Now you ain't showing up for camp no more. You ain't doing lessons like that no more. You getting this money. Right. Or you might meet this chick. You know, she got that good fire box. And she look good. I don't like you going out the highway ahead.
Everything you doing everything because in order for you to keep her, you gotta give her all your attention.
God,
you talking about all the traps right there.
Man. Yeah, women. That's a big trap, man. I don't like you going out there no more. And why you gotta do another lesson? I'd like to come in this room get some of this box. You know? You gotta go out there again. Why you around all them dudes? Is you homo? Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be around me. You know, if you're a weak man, you gonna play into that. You're like, nah, baby, it's all for you, baby. that you know, the happy life, happy wife spirit.
I got one. This is go back to what you just saying. This is Luke 16 and 13. No servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold on to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. Although the vast part of it is about money, but it basically goes back to what y'all was saying. You can't have two things that you can't have two kings in one crown. Our king is this word. And then you go out in the world and you find another, like you were saying, a woman to try to put her up there, it ain't gonna work. You got to serve one or the other.
So they could all fight. You're gonna choose me. You're gonna go out there with them dudes. You know, you got to make that choice, man. It should be an easy choice. That woman gonna get slaughtered with her. She's gonna give you up.
Look at the woman's track record from all the way to history, all the way back to Eve. But the scripture says many have ran out of their wits for women.
He went out. Yahushua went out on that 40 days. The devil tempted him. That's basically the situation that a lot of Jakes get into. When if you get faced with that, you don't stay strong in the faith like Yahushua did. You start listening to what the devil, because he's showing you all of this stuff that's shiny. You would fuck around and make the wrong decision. You only got to do it like once.
Got a big bag.
Yeah.
Beat the woman over here. They do it in the music industry all the time. They lead in with a bag of money and this woman over here. Like that's what Cassie was for the diddler. You know, you sign this record deal, you get a piece of Cassie, you get this bag, which is a picture fake out, because that bag is Diddy's bag. You ain't getting none of that money. He just showed you that money. All them dudes like, nah, they gave my butt up, and then Diddy took off my royalties and my compass. I'm like, you dang fool. This dude's been doing this for what, 20, 30 years? That's all Diddy did. That's how he come in the spirit of Satan, man. Diddy is like he almost like Esau showed him that. Show him the money, show him the women, let him sign on the dotted line, then hey man,
just promise him the world.
Yeah, put something in a Ciroc. Hey, get that butt, and it's over with. I got a soul now, you know. And a lot of Jakes fell for that, all the way to the point. So I think they just now shutting Diddy down. I'm like, this dude made a whole career off 52 bacon out people.
Yeah, they got parking, they got big.
Yeah, I'm looking like, hold up, he didn't pay Biggie, he paid Mary J. Blige. They had talent out this world. What makes you think he gonna pay you?
No shit.
They show Jake is real simple, man. You just show Jake something shiny. They probably show Jake a chain, gold chain, little bad boy chain. You sign, you get this. You know, then he signed, he look good. Then he like, well, you know, I got to lean on it, and you know, and this and that. You didn't do enough. Yeah, you got to go party with me. You ain't went to no party yet. So the bad boy can't go to party. They go to the party and
he did that with Fabulous at his birthday party. I forgot he was on drink camp and was first starting out.
Yeah.
He told Fabulous, man, you got to come party with me. Fabulous looked at him like he lost his mind.
Yeah, I know what's going in that party. So Jake's blood on his hand, hollering, blood sheets in the bed. They done took that. You know, that's how Esau get down, man. You like the scripture said, you can't serve two masters. You're gonna serve money, you're gonna serve your house by your shot. And you gotta choose your house by your shot. That money, man, Esau about to hit him with the money, about to go up in smoke. Little paper, like Jake holding the money to his ear, that's about to be over with. Now it's gonna go digital. And now you gotta do something else to get it.
Like that,
He actually gonna put that chip in you. That's them popping.
You put in the group chat, man, that's just dropping $1 trillion.
Yeah, the stock market.
Yeah,
They just bragging on that, what, 3 weeks ago? Esau thought the stock market going strong. Now the stock market going bad.
What the scripture say? Your gold and silver is canker.
Nah. So now I wonder how they gonna be at work tomorrow. You know, they that's what they bragging about. But I'll tell them something. They be like, oh, stock market still going good. Now that's gone.
Hey,
Watch my back.
hey, but that $1 trillion, that ain't out of the elite. They still got that money. That $1 trillion is everybody's 401k.
Yeah, the middle class.
Yeah, it's middle class money that disappeared.
You know, Esau lose his money. He been done,
I'm saying, Esau don't care what happens as long as the stock grows. He don't care what happens as long as as long as it's green.
Yeah.
So when it's red, that's a good sign for us. But I got a precept here. Ecclesiasticus chapter 27, verse 3. Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown.
Ooh, I like that.
So if you don't have fear of the Lord, you're right for the picking. Basically, man.
Why? And that's another thing that but there's a precept where it said, "Fear not them which kill the body, but fear them which are able to kill the body and soul." So when the octave mentioned that, he said, "You don't have fear of the Lord." Basically, you basically fearing Esau. If you don't have fear of Yahweh Shai, then that basically means that you're going to disregard the words that are written in the scripture. So, and that's another quick precept with the octave is going into all the traps that are done right here in America, aka Babylon the Great, and we have a lot of examples of those traps in the scripture. So this is Romans chapter 15 and verse 4, and it said, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope." And you read the same verse in the NLT, and it says, "Such things were written in the scriptures long ago to teach us. The scriptures give us hope and encouragement as we wait patiently for Yahweh's promise to be fulfilled." All right, and so all of these things that are happening around us, it's pretty much a tip. So when I mentioned that when Yahweh went on a 40-day fast and the devil came to tempt him, he said, "If you bow down and you worship me, I will give you all of these kingdoms." And what Yahweh said, he gave him a perfect example. He said, "Get thee behind me, Satan," because he said, Luke paraphrasing, he said it's not for a man to live on bread alone, but by the word of Yahweh Shah. That's what he told Satan. But you got a lot of those 2/3 dates, which is pretty much the celebrities. They fell down and they worship Satan. And now you're seeing that they deteriorate before your eyes. You're seeing their downfall. You know, even when you see a celebrity, they every time a celebrity die, they always vote. All right. They family never have anything. So your best bet is to get into the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and basically trust in your how about your job. Okay? Because even if you were to die in the truth, he's gonna set you up in the future where he basically brings you back. But the Lord said he killed it and he make it alive. So he can bring you back and you be having a great reward. Okay? And think about Job, how he lost everything and he got it back. Okay? All of those things he lost, he got it back. So this is why, making sure your calling and election sure is perfectly is important. All right. Yeah. And this is Jeremiah Kabar, Shalom, for the good one. This is Proverbs 8 and 32. "Now therefore hearken unto me, O gay children, for blessed are they that keep my way." Verse 33. "Hear instruction to be wise and refuse it not." Verse 34. "Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gate." If they say watch daily, waiting on the post of my door. Verse 35. "For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord." Verse 36. "But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All that they hate me love death." So that right there wrap up everything I'm saying right there. If you hate Yahweh Shai, hate this instruction which comes from the Bible, our word, then you love death. Because the opposite of that is Esau Edom. Everything he promotes is death, man. Straight up. Because Esau promotes happy life, happy wife, doing drugs, please your flesh, do as thy will. Esau breaks every commandment in the Bible. Everything Yahweh said do, Esau does the opposite because he's the adversary. He's Satan. The Lord said, like when it said, watching daily at my gates. If you're watching daily at the gates, waiting for Yahweh, you're gonna be doing things to make Yahweh, happy, to please him. So that's always like stay on your game, man. Stay pleasing the Lord, stay praying, stay keeping the laws and commandments. Because it said, what did it say in there? He said, hear instruction to be wise and refuse it not. You know, what's the instruction come from? The Bible, these scriptures. That's why it's preserved. So that the whole flesh can go into it and know how to please our power. Because our powers let us know what he like and what he don't like. He put it all in the scripture. You know, so we are to get in that to be right with him. That means to be in line with the Lord and do what he likes. You know, we can't be doing alphabet agenda and say we're serving the Lord. That don't go together. You know, and that's what Esau's trying to make right. You know, they got all these alphabet agenda churches set up. You know, pastor got a rainbow little thing in his collar, like a little, but even got Jake on there too in the mega church. Jake done went to the alphabet agenda talking about still serving the Lord. No, you don't. You're going against Leviticus. No, you not. Man, that's you listening to that serpent, listening to Esau. And he about to you up there trying to preach the word with booty on your prayer. You know, that don't work, man. You got doodle stands on the front of his drawers and he in front of the pool pit, scoping out the little boys. That's I'm looking like, dang, Jake done stooped that low. If you go 30 years back, you know, Jake messed with everybody's wives in the congregation. Now Jake want to mess with everybody's little boys in the congregation. So, you know, we be at the end. That's happening. You know, Jake in the Cadillac, Jake looking for food. Now, I'm like, God damn it. So, and they trying to push that like it's okay. They're going to use that to get rid of the Bible. They're going to use that to story. That all that weight of the media. And they're going to say, you know what, the Bible is 8 feet. It's wrong. What was that Putin pulled out that all the Israelites are brown skin? That right there is a big blow to Esau's agenda. He's like, oh no, they brown. You can't serve no brown God. No, I can't do that. You know what? The Bible is bad. It does promote violence. It does promote hate. Let's ban it now. Like, dang, hold up, devil. You did this for like 200 years. It was good then. Now the truth come out. Now you want to ban it? Jake ain't, your average 2/3 Jake ain't smart to see that. Like, hold up. Something ain't right. Now we gonna Jake 2/3 gonna be I want to mess with little Ray Ray White. I want to buy drugs. Yeah, let's ban it, man. I'm with that, man. Hey, white man always gonna win. You know, that's 2/3 mindset. So if they're the majority, what they say, majority rule, so they're gonna use that, and then our faith gonna be tested in. Everything the word done said, like when it get real, the persecution, all that's gonna go into play. And at that point, you gotta be built up strong where you tell them, I don't give a damn what you do. My house, we gonna serve the Lord. You know, tell that to Esau, tell that 2/3 Jake, and tell that to the little troops that come to the guns talking about I heard there's some Bibles in your house. Now we coming in to confiscate that. Like these Bibles gonna be like having like 20 birds in your house. And they're gonna want to kick your door in, not for drugs, just because they heard you got a Bible in there. It's gonna get that bad. Y'all strong?
Like that precept you read, watching daily at the gates. That just reminds me of the precept said, I was trying to come like a thief at night. You watching daily at the gate, like he ain't gonna come like a thief in the night. You already waiting on him. It's a precept right there.
Like a bus stop.
Yeah.
You wait at the bus stop. You at the bus stop, you being diligent, you looking. Like the bus coming this time, you know, if you ain't got your headphones on over here playing, talking to somebody, you ain't gonna miss that bus. Look, you gonna see the bus coming. Like, hey, the bus coming. Third still over there in his iPad. He over here trying to get some blood. You getting on the bus, they turn around talking about, hey, wait. Like I told you, the bus is coming out. You didn't want to hear me. You all shut up, nigga. That bus don't come at that time. That goes to that precept what I read earlier. It's now come to serve the Lord, prepare our soul for temptation. So if you want to, you know, get on the bus, because the bus come in 8 o'clock. So if you want to get on the bus and make it in time, you're going to try to come an hour early or 30 minutes early. You're going to get there, you're going to wait. You know, but 2:30, you're going to try to reach the bus at 8 o'clock when it's already left. So that's how 2:30
I got a Tate said this like a year ago about this bus scenario. You know, it may be a day that the bus, like you were saying, supposed to be at 8 o'clock, but just something happened and now the bus is late. And the thing that's going to keep people at that bus stop is faith. Right. Because you believe the fact that the bus schedule is correct, which our bus schedule is word, and you believe that to the point to where even though the bus is late 30 minutes, you still gonna stay there on that bus stop until it get there. If you have the faith that it's gonna be on, you know, it may be late today, but eventually it's gonna get here.
like I said, watching too, like looking for it to come.
Yeah,
you know, you ain't gonna be sitting there in your phone. You might, you know, right, your headphones.
You playing, Candy Crush and shit. And the bus is
And
bad.
because you came on time too, you also know that I came before 8 o'clock. I know the bus ain't came yet. You know, that's
You got no
No,
doubt.
and Terry.
Yeah.
No, and Terry, wait for it.
Uh-huh.
He might not come at that time, like I said. He come like a thief in the night. So it's like he come at any time. You know, you just gotta know what's coming. So you gotta watch for it.
And a good thief comes quick. He's in and out. So
God,
you gotta watch because if you blink, you'll miss it
God. He say he gonna take down America about in an hour.
in an
That's
hour.
very quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they ain't paying attention on their square, it's gonna be they gonna get all took up, all chipped up. Look at us, we on the chariot, they ain't getting on the chariot, they wondering why they ain't getting on the chariot, you over there beeping, you on this devil's biometric system beeping and stuff.
Hey, like it's many different doctrines in this scenario. It's gonna be many different buses. That's why we gotta stay constant, like you're saying, watch at the gate. Because even saying you could be on the phone playing games and you ain't really paying attention, and the bus that you actually was looking for could have came and left. Next thing you know, when you look up, you see the bus that's leaving was the one that you was actually waiting for.
Yeah, you get on bus number 3, but you was really trying to get on bus number 7.
Yeah.
Wrong bus.
Next thing you know, you going the wrong way.
I got another precept that goes to that point you made about Job earlier. It was like, yeah, look how Job did. This is James 5:11. This is in the ESV. It says, "Behold, we consider those blessed who remain steadfast. You have heard of the steadfastness of Job, and you have seen the purpose of the Lord, who the purpose of the Lord, who the Lord is compassionate and merciful." And look, the Lord was compassionate and merciful to Job, man. And we seen, and it was because he was steadfast. And he went through all them trials and tribulations, and he still didn't curse the Lord and die. Like he didn't curse the Lord and die just like his wife told him to do, or like his homeboys told him to do, or like his children. And what happened? The Lord killed all of them off and blessed him with more wives and more children, and that he could see and seeing the rest of his generations out, man. So you gotta use that as an example. You gotta be steadfast just like him. When you're going through that persecution and all hell is coming up on you, you're supposed to count that as, you're supposed to take that cheerfully after you said. That just lets you know you're doing something right inside of the Lord. He just tests you. If you was just getting everything all easy and willy-nilly, then you like, there's something wrong. You like, that's Esau must be helping me out or something. If I'm just getting stuff easy, willy-nilly, and I ain't facing no trials on it, you should be looking at yourself like, man, I ain't had no test in a minute. Yeah, I'm doing something wrong.
But I got a preset, they're gonna back you straight up. This is Psalms 40:4. Bless the man that make the Lord his trust, and respect it not the proud, nor such turn aside to lies. That's they're gonna try to come with lies, like if you curse the Lord, or if you take this microchip, then we be good. Esau said that we'll have clean water, food, and we'll be protected. You know, you gonna have women trying to persuade men the truth. Man, let's just go with Esau said. If they shooting out here, you know, I think camp is a good thing. Let's go with that. You know, that's gonna be a lie, man. It's gonna be Esau. It said, blessed is the man that maketh Lord his trust. So we trust the Lord, we're not trusting Esau. And that's gonna be a big thing for Eve.
What was that scripture again?
Psalms 40:4. And respected not the proud. See, Eve respects the proud. Who was that Esau? Edom. Because Esau got tangible things. He got money, got power, right? Exactly. And then Yahushua got the intangible. So that's why we got faith. We can't see it right now. We just know what's coming. And see, Eve, man, she ain't built up like that. She's gonna be like, man, come on, let's get that microchip. Let's go to the camp, get the children. We'll be good. They said we'll get food because Esau gonna make it seem good. Like I got protection. You're gonna get food and water. He's gonna make the camp like a resort. Look, 15-minute city, he's gonna like a resort. You know, he can make it look everybody smiling. You know, everybody got their little chip in there. Bed down system, scan your hand, and you get everything you need. You know, everybody be smiling, and Eve, she ain't got that faith like that. She'll be, hey, let's get the microchip, man. Maybe she's gonna go with that IUSPK spirit. The Lord said, I heard Camp say, you can get that microchip. The Lord wants you to eat. He's gonna try to use little scriptures,
I got a quick one to back
mess you up.
This is 2 Timothy 2:12, and this is in the ESV too. It says, if we endure, we will also reign with him. If we deny him, he will also deny us. And that goes back to what the brother Taylor was saying. Like, there's gonna be somebody that try to tempt you and tell you, let's get this chip, man, you're gonna eat like that. Said if we do it, and we gotta endure that temptation. Yeah, might not start for a second, but I think that that's like on how the angels protected people and how like the Lord was blessing and doing miracles. How He brought birds to feed people. So hey man, well, you got nothing to worry about. You got to endure and just hope and wait for the miracles because the Lord said He was going to do many miracles and greater miracles this time, man. You got
But I got this go break it all down in a nutshell. This Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19. And it says, I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. Verse 20. That thou mayest love the Lord thy power, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him, for he is thy life, and the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Lord Yahweh swear unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. Right? So right there, it's telling you. So what's that before you? He said, the life and the death and the blessing and the curse. All right. So as the scripture says, the wages of sin is death. So if you choose to live a life of sin, that's what it's gonna lead to. But if you choose to obey the voice of Yahweh Shai, then the length of thy days will be great. All right. You will have the blessing of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay. And that's pretty much the point that we're making right there. All right. Because if you refuse Yahweh Shai, you know, refuse to trust him, then you know you're going down the wrong path. And just like the doctor said, when you get stuff easy and if you ain't getting no temptation in between, you know that you're going on the wrong path. That's going into self-examination, right? You get that instant gratification, everything that comes to you with ease. You ain't got no trials and tribulation before you get it. Then that's the problem right there. Okay.
I want to bring something out to go into one of them snares and traps. Because a lot of brothers, biggest temptation is going to be the woman they dealing with. That's going to be one of the biggest temptations when that mark of the beast, that microchip come out. A lot of women, because a lot of our women faking they in the truth, they're stagnant. They just do say, "Oh, I'm a Hebrew Israelite too," throw on a little dress, a little head wrap to keep us. But they really don't be any 100. They just do that to appease us. And it's Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So a lot of us men of truth have to leave our wives behind. When that temptation hits, when that mark of the beast, shows right now, you got a lot of people that be faking it. But when that mark of the beast show up, that microchip, and you got to make that move, a lot of our women gonna show that they're not really in this truth. Like a lot of us already know because they're stagnant. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna plead with us to go and take that microchip. The Lord said right there that he's probably more bitter than death, the woman, because she's gonna be real persuasive. She's gonna be like, man, just take it, man, to keep our family intact. The Lord, she's gonna use scriptures. The Lord said, love your wife. They love using that one. They're gonna use keep your family a unit. We need to stay together. They're gonna use a whole lot of stuff to try to get men to take that MOTB. And if you ain't built up in the truth, that woman, she gonna persuade you not to, like you said earlier. Job, his wife told him to curse the Lord, and die. You look at Samson and Delilah, he should have cut that hoe off. He succumbed to her and set his head in her lap,
And
she cut his
too.
yeah, she cut his hair off. He went ahead and I think she harassed him.
Yeah,
she kept harassing for the secret. He gave it to her, and look what she did. That's why Apostle Paul said, hey, I'd rather y'all not be with no women. But if you burn it, go ahead and wipe, because Yahushua didn't deal with women. He already knew from dealing with King Solomon. King Solomon went off because of women. They persuaded one of the wisest men on the face of the planet, which was Yahushua in that flesh, to go off. The woman is going to be like a lot of men's biggest temptation. And Esau knows it. That's why he go for Eve first. Give her the microchip. Give her, whatever deceit he going to throw out there. He gives to the woman first to persuade the man to go. And we can't be like Adam, man. We got to tell our women, like, the hell with you, woman, because we might have to go off in the woods. How many of you can do that? I might get a mosquito bite, it's bugs. I'm going to go get the microchip. You should go get the microchip, too.
Point right quick, hey, see what you're talking about live in action is with Kamala. They using Kamala to make Jake just make a bad decision. You know?
Yeah, you already see it. What was the rapper? Was that Quavo?
Yeah.
Yeah, with him, you already seen it with him.
Making the man, got him twerking, and that right there, which I've seen a little bit. A lot of he's turned off by that, but a lot of them gonna go for it. 'Cause that was straight ratchetness to the fullest. She ain't talk about no policies, what she gonna do for you. She just gave you a whole ratchet show to plead to Eve, and Eve, oh yeah, I'm going Kamala Harris, like you know, flew up the rank, throwing up a ratchet show. But the MOTB gonna be way worse than that. MOTB, because it's gonna be your livelihood on the line. And Eve lives a life of comfort. A lot of our women are comfort. They eat a lot.
Your chance of salvation, man. That's what it is. That's what's on the line when you take that. That's your chance of salvation.
Eat like 7 times a day. They said we got the fattest women in America. There's our women. You know, I'm just being 100. You know, Eve got to eat. She eat snack brunches. You think she gonna miss a meal? You talk about going on a fast? Eve gonna no, I can't do that. Then she gotta buy her weed, her nails. You know, Eve gonna go in on that, and she gonna persuade you to take it.
This is bag you up. This is First Corinthians 7 and 29. To go into the precept you just brought out. It says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both those that have wives be as them that have not.
Woo! I love that precept. You said it, Ox. So at that time, if your woman ain't trying to go, what you talking about doing? Like gonna go here, back gonna go into the woods. Hey, you said act like you ain't not. You like shit, you ain't my wife no more. Especially you done went and tagged up, got the microchip, took the children to get the microchip. At that point, you got cut her off. I don't even want to hear what you got to say no more. You go over that side with Esau. I'm going over here. Because in a minute, her next move, she's gonna call the police on you or whatever troops they got going. Yeah, she's gonna give it up like, yeah, he over here. He still with that Hebrew is that black Hebrew Israelite shit. He still talking that. Yeah, he over here. And you know, they gonna come and try to jack you up. Or like I say, you might be in the house getting your stuff together, police show up, and she over there looking like, yeah, I called them. We need to go to the camp.
You for your own good.
Yeah. Gonna come to you like that. You like help her. So you like to fight your way out of there. You might jump out the window. She done already called the law.
You leave everything behind at that point.
Yeah, you're gonna look at us like, yeah, I got the chip 2 days ago. I didn't tell you because I know how you would feel. But you're not thinking correctly. She's gonna tell you, I done heard a lot of Eves tell me, Eve trying to tell me this about a mask. Talking about what you say? Faith is dead without works. Right. Like, what the hell they got to do with putting a mask on? They gonna say that the microchip. Faith is dead without works. You gotta get this to eat. The Lord said to eat.
Yeah, well. Hey, this is Second Thessalonians 2, 16, 17. Now our Lord Yahweh Shah himself and God, even our Father, which have loved us and have given us everlasting consolation and good hope through grace, comfort our hearts and establish you in every good word and work. And essentially, what's going to happen to Eve in that situation with Doug? She doesn't find no comfort in this because she haven't actually put any effort into actually learning this. And she's going to turn to them false comforts that Esau is going to be offering quick.
That's perfect. That's exactly what they gonna do, man. So a big temptation for brothers in the truth. I say Jake period because 2/3 already listen to women. I know a lot of 2/3 that went got the juice because his mama said get the juice. I'm like, bro, we almost 40. You still listening to your mama? Like, come on, man. Then he started regretting. I'm like, bro, you gotta grow up at some time, man. It's gonna be their mama. I had one Jake say his mama cried to him for he went and got the juice. He said the women gonna be a big factor, man.
That's why the scripture is so important. Because when it says, gird up your loins like a man, that's another scripture you got to apply in that situation. Then there's another thing what y'all mentioned earlier when you got an evil woman that go against the grain and go against your plan. Was that Amos 3:3? It said, can two people walk together except they agree? So ask the question because if two people can walk together except they agree, so you can't walk with somebody that they still think that the name of the Messiah's name is Jesus, right?
That's why the scripture said, be not unequally yoked with unbelief.
Right. And so when you have those scriptures that come to mind and you dealing with somebody that pretty much not going along with your mindset on how about y'all said do this and that, and that's how you know. This is why you apply what Apostle Paul said. As though they have wives, be as though they have none. Okay, because that wife is gonna go against the grain when all hell break loose. You got to leave her behind.
Yeah, you're gonna get her back in the kingdom.
Yep.
I get different wives. That's really in the truth. That's why I like the scripture arise and depart. 'Cause you might depart from this woman. Just like a lot of women gonna look back, like Lot's wife.
Yep.
Y'all might be running, running from, Esau. She looked back and he catch one. But she looked back. He wasn't running full speed. She
Unless your
looking
Jake gonna turn. No, no, I got it. Mile, he get popped.
There's two pillars up there right now. Yeah, I got one. This is Matthew 10:36 and 37. And a man's foe shall be they of his own house. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And a lot of they gonna put what they parents, because like in Isaiah the 4:1, where it says 7 women gonna cleave to you. A lot of the women that's gonna cleave to them is gonna be their family members, and they gonna be dragging them straight out the truth, because they gonna not nearly accepting. They gonna do like you were saying. They gonna be persuading the brother to go to the camp. They constantly gonna be in his ear. No, they got pork chops over here. We out here looking for bugs and stuff. She gonna be constantly in his ear until he just folds up.
They got steak at the camp.
Yeah.
I'm going to the camp. I'm not about to sleep out here on the ground. You crazy?
Yeah, for real. At least at the camp, they bug patties. They bugs in the patty that come with some bread and some mustard on it. You out here, we bugs raw.
Yeah. A lot of these ain't ready for that, man. That's a total downgrade on the lifestyle they living now. So that's gonna be a big boy. He said you got your father, your children. All of them gonna be trying to persuade us to go back into the system. Cause it's gonna be a shock to them. A lot of 2/3 don't believe Esau gonna do that. They think we just gonna keep living like we living now. So when Esau say dollar collapse, we're going digital, they're gonna be all, oh my God, we got what you say Esau? Okay. They're gonna be crying like little kids, man.
And you can't even get most days to go camping now. When you can go stop by Reese's and get food to take out there with you, you ain't gotta do no foraging. You just gotta set up a tent and y'all can sit there and kick it like you at the backyard. Y'all just at the lake. Most states ain't gonna even do that.
Okay, like hell nah, would do what? Especially got a bougie Eve that got the little pack of weed, a bunch of makeup on. She not gonna do that. Yeah, all that
Umbrellas and shit.
Sleep in a tent. Gotta go commit some adultery after that. Robert got a mansion.
She gonna stop listening to you as soon as she heard tent.
Yeah.
She ain't heard shit after you said the tent.
Yeah, right there and there. You gotta look at the commit adultery, huh, man? Yeah, and I know, hey, Roger gotta go get that chip too. All day about to go to the camp, man. There'll be no more. What they say, you own nothing to be happy. They getting rid of all privately owned material. You're gonna be in a cubicle. A little sick, kind of like jail life. Esau gonna put everybody in jail life, man. You're gonna get a little number, a little cell. And you gotta watch alphabet agenda all day and read alphabet agenda books. You gotta be re-educated.
1 hour a day outside.
Yeah, you got 15 minutes. Run around, do what you need to do, and get back to yourself. Not, hey, they're gonna have the cattle farm, little soccer. Yeah, and that's what he gonna go to, man. We like, man, hey, we about to be out here like, wow, man. You gonna see us? We're gonna be, what I'm saying, trees and stuff. Hey, until your house shall show up. Once the church show up, you go to church, you come back down. It's gonna be, hey, this your house shall rule, man. We're gonna be busting you upside the head. Hey, we ready to be battle axes. We ready to be warriors for your house shot. Eve doesn't have that mindset. Eve really looking at us like we crazy. Eve looking at this like a blue black movement. It's cute. I put the little French on my dress. I wear my little head wraps. Sing a little hymn. Eve think it's a game.
I got a quick one back up what you saying. But this is first James 1 and 2 through 4. But this in the ESV. I like how it reads. It says, "Count it all joy, my brethren, when you meet trials of various kinds." And we've been talking about trials of various kinds. The women, the MOTV, the peace and safety they're going to try to come with. What it say? It says, "Count it all joy, my brethren, when you meet trials of different kinds, for you knowing that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness." And the testing of our faith is going through all these trials and tribulations, and stand stiffly for what the Lord said. Because like if you stand stiff, you're gonna get that crown. You're gonna be crowned and get that palm, as the scripture said. What was that? Ezra, when he said he seen a man taller than the other passing out crowns, you can't get that crown unless you stay stiffly for it, or pass some tests, and go through different trials and tribulations. Read it on though. It says, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness, and let steadfastness have its full effect, that ye may be perfect and complete and lacking nothing. And you're gonna lack nothing in that time because you went through all that preparation. Now you're gonna be hard and build up with this truth that nothing's gonna knock you out of your square.
James 1, first chapter.
Yeah, this is James 1 and 2 through 4.
Read see what verse 12 say in the ESV.
I got it.
James 1 and 12.
All right.
That's a good one too when it going into that temptation because it says
And the ESV, I think I read this earlier. It said, "Blessed is the man who remaineth steadfast under trials." Yeah, I read that in the ESV earlier, but I read it again. It's a good one. Blessed is the man blessed is the man who remaineth steadfast under trial. For when he has stood the test, he will receive a crown of life, which Yahweh had promised to those who love him. And like shit, that was a precept so good it came out twice, man. And like those who love him is gonna get that crown. Those who stand the test of time, as they say.
that one. I got to put precept real quick. This is Ecclesiastes, aka Shabbat, chapter 33 and verse 1. And it said, "There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, Yahweh Shah." It said, "But in temptation, even again, he would deliver him." See, and that's going back to I said, "Blessed is the man that remains steadfast in his faith." Okay, and he said, even in temptation, the Lord Yahweh Shah is going to deliver you out of it because you held fast, you held on, you cleave on to Yahweh Shah. You didn't fall for none of the pitfalls that Edom had set up in his wicked kingdom.
We bring this right here to complete my point. We have some sincere sisters that stay in this thing, but that's only ones that's like really sincere to submit to a man. Because this is Ezekiel 34 and 31. "And yea, my flock and my pasture are men. And I am your Yahweh," said the Lord, Yahweh. So it shows like he wants to get his men first. This thing is led on the men. That's one way you can weed these women out, man. If a woman got a problem with submission to a man, she's no good. She's gonna take that MOTB. You know, the Lord said he lead with his men first. Because men have that measure of faith to kick all this stuff off, and you know, they the ones gonna get the crown. You know, women is gonna get the benefit of men getting that crown. You know, a lot of women got a problem with that. You mean tell me I'm second and he first? Hell no. I thought Esau said I'm first and the man is second. You know, so that shows you right there that like one of the biggest takes is gonna be women, and only a few sincere is gonna stay with this thing because the Lord is dealing with his men first. Because we got that, you know, we got that man. Forget what Esau talking about. Get all that. I want that crown. This is what I'm gonna do. The sincere women that get mercy, they're going to be around a man that's going to show that stand up. Because women don't have that type of courage to stand up to Esau. You know, Esau come with the guns, you know, they're going to cower down. If they see a man standing up, you know, they might get them courage like shit. That's y'all Sorella right there. Especially let that man get that spiritual power. Let that standard get lifted up. That's when all them, what say, 7 women, there's a lot of women going to run up like, hey, I'll be with you, man. I got this, I got that. Just please, let me be called by your name. And that's when the man, Lord going to get his pick of the litter. Like, I'll take you, and you. Now you get out of here with that goddamn weave hat. No, you got a chip. No, we're gonna have our pick right there. Because the woman gonna need that man to stand up. That's what's gonna show her the standard of the Lord. Because right now, our women, I think even the ones that's like in this truth, they need to see it. They need to see the power before they truly believe in it. You know, and that's gonna stand with the men because we got the faith. So once that man stand up, they're gonna get them the courage like shit. He ain't bowing down. I ain't bowing down either. Then she gonna, you know, start revving up on Esau like, and that's gonna go just like that. But it's gonna come down to the men standing up, man. That's why as men in this truth, we have got to hold the line because we are the line. You know, that's why I could never get with Hotep Kemetic. Talking about the woman is God, the woman is the leader. Hell no, the fuck she ain't. Everyone I've seen them cower down to some type of form of fashion in life and always need to resort to a man. I seen that in life where I got the truth. That's why I hope to Kemetic. I'm like, I know you lying.
It's funny though, because feminism, they go like feminism stuff, and feminism is created by a man. So
exactly. And it's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's a poison from Esau. That's a false wine. And they use it, hope to Kemetic. That's the way they tell it to Jake. You know, it makes it real sick. They put on a little eye paint, Egyptian. It's basically going back to Egypt. It's fine. Now you're going up under what's that, Isaiah 3 and 12. Now you're up under Esau, and now you're up under Eve. You at the bottom. Look for the Eve. This heifer can't wear her own real hair. And she bleeds once a month. And that's your God? I was looking at Jake, but like, if you a to comedic nigga, I'm like, you real simple. You real simple, man. Like, life should have showed you that she's not a God. You know what I'm saying? You just have to catch her face, she gonna be crying. She bleeds once a month. She's the weaker vessel. And everything. They can't deliver like we deliver. Like, you see a man rev up, you see a woman rev up, it's a big difference. You know, nobody really gets scared when a woman rev up. You know, just look at her like she's going caddy. You know, when a man rev up, you know, big dude get all afraid, rev up, like, man, watch that nigga about to swing on somebody. Like, you feel kind of afraid. You know, with a woman, you just looking at her like, man,
He crazy. He go in the middle of
yeah. Somebody get his
Like
chick
she on her
$100.
period.
when the men
Yeah.
do it, they are scared. We need to call the police. We might
Somebody give her some money to shut her up.
Right.
Get her some shoes. It's like, you know, tell Eve, here goes some weave and she'll shut up crying, you know, like a pacifier.
And to show how weak Eve is, like he was saying, feminism is what they grapple with, right? And when the person that it was Esau that, like you said, created it, when he brought out Margaret Sanger, and the first person that she got to follow her was Eve, and then came out with while she got feeding Eve that, then she came out with Planned Parenthood. Basically, Eve still following her after she didn't pumped her up on that feminism so good. Then when she came out with Planned Parenthood, she was like, look, go on in there and start killing your people off. So,
Speaking of that, Marvin Sankers actually had a famous quote, where you actually talk about how the black and brown community they had too many babies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He said that's just why they created that Planned Parenthood.
Going back to Egypt,
Yeah.
what did world say? These people are more mighty than us.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
deal wisely with them.
Right.
It's the same move. And Eve falls for it. They was doing that with feeding their babies to Molech, offering up fire sacrifices. It's the same. All this stuff is the same, man. Nothing to under the sun. It's just, can you shake it off or not? The Spirit of the Lord, you
it
know.
was the Willie letter and while we was in bondage.
And the first temptation was what? It was Eve.
Yeah.
Adam fell because of Eve, man. Eve came up. We should not surely die. We can eat that fruit. We can do that. And Adam listened, man. So I'm telling you, a big temptation gonna be these women, man. That's why I'm telling the Akin right now. Like, hey, you think your woman in the truth? Think she a soldier for Yahweh? She is. Hey, let the MOTV come out. You're gonna see where she at.
And I heard Apostle Barr say this one thing. He said, really to test your woman, she really in the truth. Basically, ask her a question and tell her to bring you another woman home.
Right. Man,
Hey,
Wow.
hey,
most of them ain't gonna.
hey, you know, and so that right there can tell you right there. If she go against it, she get mad at you. You know, she don't cook for you or whatever. That lets you know right there that when all hell breaks loose, when the time is right, you know you gotta leave her behind.
That shows she got a
That's
hole in
like
her armor.
Uh,
That shows that she got a hole in her armor because she ain't following it with truth and sincerity.
Yeah,
You know?
Sarah did that for Abraham.
Yep.
He couldn't have a baby. She like, man,
Sarah,
going to my
hey,
handmaid.
Leah and then Jacob, they basically gave their servant to him, to Jacob. So all of those things, those are the example of a real hopeful related woman.
And I can see about 99%. I don't see it doing that.
Yeah.
What?
And that's how you test them to see if they're really about this truth.
You can see if they stagnant, man. A lot of women, the truth, I know they kind of stagnant, man. They'll get so far and then they just stop. And the Lord didn't say stop. He said keep increasing and keep learning. I said a lot of these women, they gonna stand up when the men stand up. You know, the ones that's gonna have mercy. But it's not going, it ain't gonna be no woman like the movie show, a woman warrior. Yeah. I'm a prophetess.
The woman
king.
king.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be none of that, man. Women gonna be looking for men to stand up like, did you get in the mark of the beast? Did you get in the mark of the beast? Okay, y'all not getting it, I ain't getting it. But if y'all gonna get it, I'm gonna get it.
In that movie, The Woman King, it was a king that was asking for her guidance on how to win a war. Yeah, it was a bunch of bullshit. But real quick though, then I'll bust it out. So this is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 2. All right, because it says, now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things and keep the ordinance as I deliver them unto you. And that ordinance goes into the instruction. Okay, so when I brought out that, he said the congregation are men. All right, this is verse 3. He said, but I'll have you know that the head of every man is a Messiah, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of a Messiah is Yahweh. Okay, and so that's the order. So it starts with Yahweh, then Yahweh Shai, man, women, and children. That's the order. Okay, And so anything outside of that order is not of Yahweh Shah.
You got a lot of jakes set up. You got a lot of jakes that hope that's comedic, man. That's gonna get them destroyed. They gonna look for their women for guidance. She's gonna say, man, go get your microchip. Right. They gonna go get it, man. My guy said go get the microchip. My guy, that's what I'm looking at them like your guy answered to another man. How is that your guy, man? Your guy got weed glue in the head, big old eyelash on, all this makeup on. She can't wear her own face. She ain't even confident in her own self. And that's your guy, you know? And the lot that is set up. Hope Commander got a lot of followers. They're gonna go get it. And the Lord is destroying that too.
So most of the problem with these women anyway. I mean, they got that creator habit spirit. Most of the problem with women, the simp Jake.
It's the OCC too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're gonna be destroyed.
IUIC.
I know it's that first move. That's gonna be like the biggest temptation. That and money. It's gonna be women and money, but it's gonna be that first temptation. It's gonna be a woman, and she gonna tempt Jake. Cause like I gotta keep the money going. We gotta pay these car notes, stay in this mansion. But like we said, we started out. If you are steadfast in the truth, and you stand on your square, and you about this truth, hey, all that other stuff you gonna cut it off, man. Rise with the party. You ain't up, go get your chip, go on your way. Tell your family, hey, y'all go do what y'all gonna do. I'm gonna go do this. But if man, we might just get quieter. When we say the booty man didn't even hide himself, it get real bad, man. Where Tay at, man? I'm off in the woods. Backpack on.
Going to camp for Esau.
God, I got a grasshopper on the stick, man. I'm roasting my little, Yeah, I got him out. I'm a line in the hole, man. I heard something. I'm about to. Hey, I'm like, what's that movie Predator? So I'm putting blood on me. Yeah, you can't even see me. They gonna see me on infrared. So I'm up in the cut, man. There's blood on me. Like, wow, man. Come on, the boy and Earl hug. Like the native tribe. Like, they can't even find me no more. They like, he off the radar. We ain't looking for that one day, man. Focus on the group over here. Just like that. That be that type of mercy right there. They're like, they ain't gonna like, man, get that one. Let's get this 100 over here. And that way, hey, Lord gonna protect you until the chariot comes.
He's gonna be that lion looking for least to devour. He's gonna be able to find us. You can't eat nothing you can't find.
He might just give up. Like I got about 2,000 jakes over here. I'm trying to they trying to overthrow the camp. I gotta focus on this. Don't worry about that one little nigger. What he gonna do? That's why they might look at it. They be that mercy we get away. But it's gonna back our mind to resist. Stay away from all of that, man. We ain't going to try. I don't want no MOTB. We looking right now. We looking so hard at the gate. We looking at MOTB to be implemented. You seeing the dollar crash stock market? We already looking at this stuff. We might be able to move before it even hit. Jake going to the chipping station. They looking for us, and we already done. Backpack on. We already gone because we seen it coming. Jake, the 2/3 ain't even looking for something, so it's gonna hit them like a sucker punch. They don't think he gonna do it. They ain't gonna do that, man. They love their money. They faces on it. They're not gonna crash.
Dollar gonna remain king.
Yeah, cash is always king. He saw on the thing telling them, "You're going digital. We're going digital. We must go digital." Like he telling them right now. That's why I'm looking at Drake. Like you still ain't figured it out. Are they looking for like Charleston White? That's their edifying. Right. This dumb ignorant nigga. They gonna tell me Charleston White said this. I'm looking like, man, you listen to that nigga. You about to die. So
you still got Jake out here that believe that no, it ain't gonna be no 143.
Yep. That's okay.
Come on, it's like it's the writing on the wall. Like it don't matter who get in the office. It don't matter. World War III is on the rise. Then it's gonna be Civil War. You got Jake out here that still believe that. Matter of fact, they believe it in Trump. Like you got Jake out here that say if Trump get in office, World War III is not gonna happen.
I hear that a lot too. You ain't lying. That's the one thing they say.
Man,
they put trust. And he put his trust in Esau's, they always tell me that the military is too far for the bird.
Yeah.
I be like, man, you got how many countries going against this one, man, it's gonna go down, man. What you talking about? No, but I just let that Jake gonna be destroyed. And then I ain't gonna tell him otherwise, then he gonna go tell on me. You gonna be an HR office. Deontay, we heard you said this, you don't talk this at the job, so just let that Jake go, man.
Oh yeah, you without a doubt. But when you start seeing that, when they start, that's how you know what the scripture say. You shall know them by their fruit. So what the fruit is basically they're working their labor, the things that they come out with, and that's what you always talking. You will know them by their fruit. So when you see Jake saying, "Yo, America got the biggest military," you know you're not gonna be able to say that Jake was his word because he's not gonna be able to hear that World War III. The scripture said the third woe shall come quick. You know, and so when you try to break it down to Jake, he's not gonna hear.
Try the spirit. But he already been tried. He already done said he trusted Egypt in his chariot. So at that point, let that Jake be in his life. He said all the faithfulness down there, faithful.
It's the same Jake that's talking about how strong America's military is gonna be the same Jake that's gonna be dodging the crap when they get that letter. Dodging that shit.
They gonna look for their microchip, man.
And what I find harder for these things to believe is that some of them like don't think that nukes are gonna go off when nukes already went off in their past.
They say I hear that too.
So I mean they already dropped 2 nukes. So
They said it all the time too, man. Even I said at my job, they'll never do this. And I'm like, man, who ain't just saying that for no reason? Somebody about to catch one.
They say that every chance they get.
Exactly. That's all it takes. One little thing to go right, one nuke go off, everybody gonna launch all they nukes off. You know, and we know through the scriptures that the MOTB is gonna go out before the nukes go off. We got a timeline. Like, okay, they're gonna go off, but not yet. First, Esau got to put that microchip in your body. They said they don't even know that's coming. First, he's gonna put a chip in your body, then the nuke's gonna go off, and you're gonna get here and you're gonna taste it because you got a chip in your body.
I like how you said it. We know through the scripture that the MOT gonna come because it tells you in Revelation the 14 and verse 9, because he said if anybody take that mark of the beast, then they shall face the wrath of Yahweh Yahweh.
Fire and brimstone.
Yeah.
That's that nuclear fire. So we know it. The scriptures tell us about the nuclear war. Like I said, they done already launched nukes. Oh, you got Rocket Man. What's that? Kim Jong Un. He brag about it all the time. He ain't just saying if he's saying that. He just wait on the perfect time to do it. If Putin give him the go, he gonna do it. He itching to press his button. Like now push it, and that's the Lord holding the back. Like you said, the MOTP has to go out first. Then the nukes go off. Everybody got to be tried. Right now, everybody, everybody's talking a good game. The Lord want to see if you about that. The best way he can test you is that mark of the beast. I'm gonna take away everybody's funds and put everybody on the same level. What say, rich and poor, big and small. Everybody gonna get tried. And then a big thing is gonna be a lot of women hollering, "Go get it," because she lives a life of comfort. She can't go without. As soon as you tell off in the wood, like I said earlier, as soon as you say tent, she off of her mind about to go get her somebody
Like,
else.
hell no.
This nigga go crazy. This nigga said a tent. I'm not. I'm not going off for no tent. I gotta be an air conditioning. So her mom, she gonna get that MOTB. Right now, she talking that good stuff. She watch a couple lessons and she all about she got her little fringes on and her little hair wrapped. And when that when it's time to like get real, and you tell her you can put your backpack on, you got some stuff going in the woods, baby. I got something to say. She's gonna do that whole back. That's that look back, man. I'm not built for that, man. I'm allergic to mosquitoes.
It'll be like Lost Boys.
Yeah, they're gonna have all kind of excuses why she can't do it.
that's crazy. I was watching a movie. It's called like I don't know. They shrink people. Somehow the government figured out how to shrink people, and a couple went, and the guy got shrunk, but the lady, the last second, told the guy she was gonna get shrunk, be like a little person, and the last second she bailed out, and he was stuck shrunk like a little kid, like
I think it's called downside.
downside.
Yeah.
It was not a little kid. It was like a little ant. Yeah, and her lady lied to him, like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but then ended up not doing it. He was just stuck off. Yeah,
And that's the spirit. That's how, yeah, that's how a lot of people did. They think they woman in the truth. Yeah, like whoop, 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 come down to MOTV. She gonna be like, nah, she gonna try to like persuade you to go get it. So we might like leave like part of children behind. Like we might leave off with that, where it said you might leave land, leave houses,
Live as children.
not to live with the pilgrim scripture, but it's one that said we have to forsake certain things to serve the Lord. It said you might have to lose wives, children, land. Might have to go get that. When y'all put that up.
I gotta make a point right quick.
Yeah, go ahead, make a point.
Okay, check it out. This is an analogy that like what you were saying. You were saying it was gonna be Eve was gonna be used to track down us, but in the movie Roots, Esau never could really catch us, because even when he was in Africa, it wasn't a bunch of Edomites that was running down Jake. He employed other other Israelites that had sold out to him to go catch Jake for him. Yeah, he came down. He ain't gonna. It ain't gonna be Esau that's gonna be tracking us down. It's gonna be a two-thirds Jake.
Yeah. They might tell him you get more credits on MLTV from after Jake.
Like you always say, 1-800 call on this nigga.
Yeah.
Call in. They gonna fall for that shit.
Yeah, you get 20,000 credits, 30,000 each Jake you find. Like I say, I can see that. That's a very good point. That's now they're gonna use Jake to find Jake. You know, Jake knows Jake. I know them niggas. I know what he said, and they're gonna cut deals, man. You can find them. Hey, 50,000 credits on your Fed now. Jake gonna do like what?
Like I always say, like how you saying, they was gonna make it look like a resort. When they start showing the camp, it's gonna look like someplace where you want to go. But you don't know that, in my opinion, they're gonna have everybody's social score is gonna be dependent on what your security level is. So if you ain't got no high social score, you know, you got issues. Like we ain't gonna have no high social score. Even if we turn over and go, motherfuckers fall off and go, they gonna be like, you got all this other shit on your social score is like a 10. You got to go to the maximum security.
Yeah. I think they like to say, I guess a good point. They're gonna have a minimum,
yeah,
a maximum.
And the work camp's gonna be the nice ones.
Yeah. You using that Hebrew Israelite stuff, you in the maximum.
Yeah.
I don't trust you. But the ones that, took the Jews, did it right, they gonna be like in the 15-minute city, the medium.
Yeah.
They get a little leeway, they get to go out.
But when y'all brought it up earlier in the camp, I didn't want to interrupt, but essentially what y'all was explaining was the federal prison in Florence, Colorado, where they're gonna have you stuck in your little cell all day. All they can read is like religious material on TV. All they can watch is like Joel Osteen. They can't watch nothing. They're gonna have you stuck once you turn yourself in.
After they're gonna have you watch, it's gonna get worse. They're gonna have you watch Alphabet Agenda.
Oh yeah.
Go in the man's butt. It's good, and it's gonna just all play it and plan it until you accept it. They gonna come back and tell you, now is it okay for man to go to the man's butt? Now prove it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be all bad,
We successfully re-educated them.
Yeah, now you go to a medium after he done plugged you, and that's just all bad, man. Like that's just bad living. I'll be like, nah, I can't do it. They take him to the back. He can't be re-educated.
Yeah, they gonna the ones that don't want to listen, they gonna take their melanin out their skin before they off that J.
Yeah, he gonna
be looking like an albino.
Gonna bring a big nasty Edomite party, Roman Catholic stuff. You gonna come on this road. Are you ready to receive the Holy Seed now?
The Holy Spirit. They're no.
Nah, man.
Fuck
We know what it says there. Yahweh Shai gonna come back. He said, believe it or not, he said, behold, he shall be in the bunker, behold, he shall, any other way besides Revelation 1 and 7, they're gonna, Yahweh Shai said, believe it or not, he's gonna come, same way he left.
We're gonna leave off this one right here. Matthew 19 and 28, and it says, and Yahweh shall say unto them, verily I say unto you, the ye which have followed me, in the generation the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, yea also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Verse 29 is what we're about to do. And it says, everyone that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. So, So we got to forsake land, wives, children, your father, your mother. Like you got to get ready to set around the park. We got to depart from all of that. They're gonna be with the system, and we're gonna be against the system. The Lord said, if you don't resist that, go with the flow. Jacob family oriented. Go with your family, listen to your wife. You done lost your crown, man. Right at the last second, man. We almost at last little legs. And the Lord said, you got to take that. He said, house and land. You got a lot of Jakes that got land, nice land with ponds. You got Jakes got nice houses, nice cars. You got to forsake that, man. And he said, brothers and sisters, you got your siblings. They're gonna be like, man, don't do that, man. Don't follow that camp. Get your chip. But the Lord said, if we do that, he said, hey, we're gonna sit on be joint heirs with your house shot. Judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man.
It's quite simple because what Shua 2 and 10, it said, look at the generation of old. We mentioned earlier, Job. He did all of those things and he got it back 100-fold. All of those things. You got to have faith to believe that how about y'all God is going to give you everything that you're walking away from on this side in America, get Babylon the Great. You gotta trust and believe that Yahweh Shai is going to give it to you again on the other side. Because he said the Lord is not slack concerning his promise. So he always say true to his word. That's why you can trust his word.
Plus, Kingdom of Heaven is gonna be like trump everything we got here in Babylon the Great. Kingdom of Heaven, why is that gonna be all that? That's my man, in the kingdom, because all they gonna know is right. We're gonna be living in like palaces, castles, uh, pyrite, crystal cola, marble, like everything in our hearts desire we want, we're gonna get that in the kingdom. We ain't gonna have no devil above us putting restrictions on us. We ain't gonna have to have no passport to go to this land or go to that land. The devil gonna be a subjection. He's gonna be working real hard. So of course the kingdom gonna trump everything here. So it should be easy to forsake all this stuff. This stuff is bad, man. You gotta pay bills, house taxes, and we ain't gonna be paying that in the kingdom.
Pay water bills.
I was
Like
just about
the
to
Lord
say
gave us that for free. Like we paying water bills.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
We paying bills on stuff that we supposed to be getting for free.
Exactly. Hey, real food, everything, man, it's gonna be clean, man. Ain't gonna be no polluted women that's gonna, buck up to you. I said yes, I want to go here. You're not gonna have that. Children gonna be in order. Ain't gonna be at the watch they watching on TV. Make sure ain't no alpha, ain't gonna be no alphabet agenda running nothing. You ain't gonna see none of that. Alphabet agenda, you getting put to death.
Every
It's
last one.
reality too. Any of
Yeah, all that
that, all
getting
that
put
stuff,
out.
you gotta
Yeah.
go.
They getting put to death. So the kingdom gonna be great, man. Amazing. So it should be easy to forsake this stuff, man. Cars break down, everything break down, your woman vex you. You gotta constantly keep a watch of your children because there's so much wickedness in this thing. It might jump on them.
I remember back in the day we used to be able to go up the street and we ain't have to worry about nothing. But now today, man, my kid can't leave my front yard without my eyes on it.
Exactly. You got child trafficking at all time high. Man, this place is garbage. So why would you even want to stay here? It was looking like that, but you ain't got nothing to offer. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, offer what? You don't know shitty kid. Then you gonna make it worse? Go off of your goddamn cubicle from 15-minute city for a buck? Something that smack that chip out of there. What about give me some way great, man? You gonna give me you. I want you, Esau, in subjection, man. Got to break out my whip, and make that white be showing your back, man, with that blood. That's what we looking for. There's nothing Esau can offer, man. I'm looking at Esau like you have not a good offer, man.
I've been waiting for First Nation for pieces with a pot of like a pot of dust.
Come on.
We waiting to shed your blood.
They're gonna give you a syringe with a chip on it. You're not supposed to take that, think that's good. And that's more worse than how we living now. He has nothing good to offer, man. All the good offers coming from Yahweh Bashmi Shah. He gonna bless us. And then to get there, all we gotta do is tell the devil no. And to tell the devil no, he's gonna make it hard. The temptation's gonna be big. You gotta be built up. You gotta be able to forsake what you got. You gotta be ready to live off in the woods, be bummed out, living like a mud thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be living like that, ready to live like that. Keep the mosquitoes off me. I got mud on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm running around like a bushman.
And even though that shit gonna be hard, I'm gonna be joyous, man. Just because I know that, man, this is the last. This is like third base. We about to steal home. This motherfucker ain't paying attention.
Yeah, we at the last ending. Like,
Yeah.
hey, we waiting on the chariot. At that point, we looking up for the chariot. They coming at any minute. When, the MOTV being made manifest, chariots is coming. At that point, like I say, he seen chariots up there yesterday. Today, yeah, he seen chariots this morning. So chariots is doing recon missions already. They looking like, okay, that's mine right there. Let's see if we stay on point. That's mine right there. All we gotta do is stay on point. At this point, we hearing the truth. Yeah, go ahead and talk there. Huh?
First Thessalonians 5, and I'm gonna start at 19. It says, quench not the spirit, which is pretty much gonna go all in a nutshell of what we've been talking about. So we gotta quench not the spirit because hey man, we gotta stay steadfast, rooted. We gotta stay like just diligent and continue into this in order to get the kingdom of heaven. Quench not the spirit, despise not prophesying. Prove all things to point. Hold fast to which is good. That's how you get the kingdom. You gotta hold fast to this thing. If you let go, hey, you through.
And that part when it said prove all things right there, that right there basically saying it constantly letting you know it's in the scriptures. Okay, what he just said, what he just told me, is this what Yahweh Shah said? What was that Isaiah 8:20? Because it said to allow unto the testimony if they speak not according to this word, it's because there's no light in it.
Hold on, you said what? The scriptures didn't say that. You ain't proof,
Prove
nigga.
all things.
Hey, I gotta hold fast to what hey, I want the kingdom. I gotta hold fast. And reading on, it says, "Quench not the spirit, despise not prophesying. Prove all things, hold fast to which is good, and abstain from all appearances of evil." That's how we make. That's how we stay diligent in this thing to see the end, to grab that crown of life that the scripture speaks of.
That being said,
No, I'm good.
that being said, man, we've been edifying our praise glory too.
Yeah.
Yahweh
Shalom,
Shalom.
baby. Hey, stay
Shalom,
locked in.
shalom.
Y'all be on Saturday, man. Shalom, shalom.